what you are. When you're making excuses for your shit. When you're making excuses, baby, you just need to look inside.
Good morning. It's time to get up. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. It's time to get up! Wake up, bitch! Time to get up! Good morning.
Well, we have, before we get to the chat, I wanted to make a special announcement, a big announcement, I guess, for the channel. A lot of thought and consideration this week, about the channel and things that have been going on surrounding the Comic Book Community Awards and some of the negativity and things like that. So I've made a tough decision that I'm going to shut down the channel and basically not make any more new content. And I'm going to turn the Comic Book Community Awards over to somebody else. Not an easy decision. A lot of thought has gone into it, and it's just become too much. And so I just want to thank everybody who supported the channel, and remind you that today is April 1st. So April Fools. I really didn't want to do that, but then I was like, it's April Fools. I'm missing an opportunity if I don't do that. So yes, I'm messing with you. I'm not going anywhere. Let's check in. All right, good. All right, good. You caught on. Good. Let's get back up. I'll start at the top of the chat. Appreciate everybody coming out this morning, hanging out. 23, good morning. I saw Joe in early. Good morning. Jean, La Crucius, Madam is here. Good morning. And Madam is going to be on Gary B's channel, so check that out this afternoon. I think it's 12 Eastern. Savage Saturday. Madam will be returning, and so definitely go check out that Gary B and Madam this afternoon. And I think Madam will be on the Matt Woods channel a week from this Sunday. So Easter Sunday, the 9th, I believe that is. So definitely go check them out. Madam, making her return. Good to see her in the chat this morning. PSN, good morning. PSN has a raffle going on for 298 signed slabs up on Instagram. So if you are interested in that, please go check that out. I think it is a $10 entry into the raffle. He's still got some spots open. He's trying to raise a little money for himself. He's got some things he's got to take care of. So he's raffling off these two great connecting cover slabs, ASM slabs. So definitely go check that out if you're not, if you've not seen that or want to get in on that. CatFan is here. Good morning. I'm way behind on the chat. Trev is here. Good morning. Appreciate you being here. Neil is on the road to 1K. I think last I saw he was about maybe 20 subs away from 1K. So congrats, Neil. Hopefully you'll hit that very soon. Derrz, good morning, sir. I need to check out your Friday, although it is Saturday now. I missed your video yesterday, Friday positivity and shout out video. Got to go check that out. Mike is here. Good morning, Mike. Zach just ate some gum from the 80s. So if you've missed that, please go check that out. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle card gum from like mid 80s. must watch, in my opinion. Scrolling through, just making sure everybody's saying good morning to everybody. Will is here. Couple comics. You still have Comic Journey baffled how you fit a comic into a cup. There he is. I was just talking about him, Gary B. His video, or I think it's a live stream this afternoon at 12. So Tyler's here. Good morning. Appreciate the yes, I am the lots of stuff going on in the community about the real community, the fake community. We're stirring the pot a little bit with the comic book community award. So Chop and Drop is here, which has been interesting to watch, but fun. Even the negativity has brought attention to the comic book community awards, and I think have even reached some people that maybe we hadn't been aware of it. So all good stuff, all good things, even if it's bad press. It's been helpful. Fanboy, good morning. I don't know. I missed if you were doing a stream this morning. I was running late, had some things to do this morning, so didn't even pop on YouTube this morning before the show. So hopefully, if you did, it went well. Everybody's saying good morning. Jerry's here. Good morning, Jerry. Let's see. Scrolling, making sure I'm not missing anybody. All right, I see the not buying my April Fool's joke. Think I'm almost there. Beckerman's here. Good morning, sir. A lot of all right, we've got MegaCon this weekend and C2E2, so I know I've seen a bunch of stuff on Instagram already, a bunch of community members out and about at the cons. Nick is here. Good morning. Nick's new logo too. Nick's been doing 2 or 3 live streams a week. So definitely go check out Nick. Phil is here. Good morning, Phil. Super chat. Thank you, Mr. Derrz, for that. And when we have a super chat, we like to show Comics by the Bay. Yeah, I think I don't know if that helps or hurts super chats if I show Matt dancing like that. All right, 89. All right, okay. I knew it was in the 80s. So Gum from 1989. Zach chewed on camera yesterday. Definitely need to you need to check that out. Freedom Sufferer Cards all the way from the Netherlands is here. Good morning, sir. And if you have not checked out his channel, one of the most entertaining, if you're a wrestling fan, it's must watch, right? He rips all kinds of cards over there and other things. He does some die cast and comics too. But if you are a wrestling fan, certainly from the 80s, the Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, Ultimate Warrior, you need to go check him out. Wellbore is here this morning. Good morning. He just dropped his first video, did a little unboxing just, I think, last week. So good to see Wellbore making some videos. Madam is back. Scott, good morning, sir. I don't know if I called you out yet. Still scrolling. Yes, exactly. I agree. There he is. Matt Woods is here. Good morning. Appreciate you being here, right? Yeah, so April 9th, so Sunday, his Sunday night show, Matt will have, I believe, Madam on Sunday night the 9th, so definitely go check that out. Let me see, making sure I'm not missing anybody. Oh, and we have another. Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay, yes, let's get you what you requested. Let's see. We'll give you
Hello, I like money.
So there you go, as requested. Empire's here. Good morning. Appreciate you being here. Empire just hit 1K recently, so congrats on that. He's been showed off too on Instagram yesterday. There is a new, so it's the Dan Slott Spider-Man series. I think I forget what issue it is, but there's a new Spider-Man character, Spider-Boy, that's being introduced. He's on the cover. So definitely go check that out if you're interested in some spec. I know Dan Slott about 2 weeks ago actually posted up on Instagram saying, "Hey," and there was no cover yet. They hadn't released the cover, saying, "Hey, definitely, if you're specking on books, this is a book you should pick up." So that was pretty cool. Maybe he's trying to boost sales of his own book though too. So um, Kenneth is here. Good morning, Kenneth. Always supporting everybody. Appreciate you being here. Scrolling. 80s guys here. Good morning. Check out 80s guys 80s guys channel. He does a bunch of live streaming, some scenery here in NY, and some drive-throughs like in the city and stuff. Really fun to watch. Gary B, thank you. All right, we can give you something else other than let's see. Oh well, for Gary, we'll give you Gary.
You know, I've been thinking about it, and you fucking suck, Tyler. Don't bother me again.
Emotional damage.
The real side of Gary B comes out, especially when he's talking about Tyler. Maddie, good morning. Appreciate you being here, stopping in, chasing your daughter around. I appreciate that. Let's see. Funk is here. Good morning. I'm almost to the bottom. Tyler, he's the Rodney Dangerfield of YouTube. He gets no respect. Ragent's here. Good morning, Ragent. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, I think I'm finally caught up on the chat. Appreciate everybody being here. We've got 33 people hanging out already this morning. Really cool. Big shout out. I want to shout out. I didn't get a chance to update the membership video, and thank you everybody for the super chats this morning. We do have channel memberships, and I want to recognize all the channel members, and their links are down below. Didn't get a chance to update the video that I usually show, so I'll just read through them real quick. CatFan Comics Man, thank you. Comic Bookworm, S Vaughn 82, TM Nerdy, Izzyverse NYC, Tyler Shattered Glass Comic Reviews, The Comic Vet, Rob Fatstack Comics, Seth 11, Dr. Von Hoot's Comics from the Spiral Dimension, Trev the Shipping Guru, and Collecting with Derrz. Thank you guys. Thank you. Appreciate you guys being channel members. So thank you for that. Oh, we've got another super chat. Getting Manny pushed to 300. Yeah, if you don't, please drop links for everybody's channels if you want. Any of the mods, definitely go sub up these channels. Most everybody in the chat has a channel. I think pretty much everybody, maybe Kenneth, Lucretius don't have channels, but big supporters of the community. So definitely please go sub everybody up. And let's see, for that super chat, well, we're gonna play something a little bit special here. This is Angel, Remy Q's wife, had a little comment about the Comic Book Community Awards.
If you weren't a winner, I'm sorry, loser, you didn't get a trophy.
Pretty short and sweet there. BLC is here. Good morning. I think BLC is at C2E2. I thought I saw some stuff on Instagram that he was at the C2E2 show. So appreciate you stopping in. Missed a couple other Wahoo's here. Good morning. Just your average geeks. I think I missed Dan. Good morning, Dan. Appreciate you being here. No worries. Let's see. Aggressively's here. Yeah, appreciate everybody being here this morning. Let me look at my notes, the stuff I wanted to get to this morning. It's been a busy week personally. Had a bunch of stuff going on work wise and at home, so haven't had the chance to. And I did 2 live streams this week, so it was on S Vaughn 82's Monday show, Comic Addicts. So definitely go check that out if you haven't seen that. You can catch the replay. And then I did a 2-hour stream with Comic Journey on Wednesday, talking and basically most of the conversation this week was a little bit about me and my channel, but talking about the Comic Book Community Awards. So we are 14 days away. April 14th, we're going to do a live stream and break down all of the new categories for this year's awards and go over any changes and answer any questions that anybody has about the awards. So that is Friday night, April 14th. We'll be talking all things Comic Book Community Awards. And actually, too, this Thursday, right, the 6th, I'll be on Gary B's channel with Marcus Circumstance, talking all things Comic Book Community Awards. So definitely check that out. Yeah, yes. Yeah, Joe, live streams do take. I missed your stream. I kind of took last night off too. We had some family stuff going on, just to get together, seeing some family members. So didn't get a chance to catch the comic book crowd stream that Joe does monthly. So got to catch that on the replay. Yeah, so April 14th, and then just a reminder that in May 13th, Saturday, May 13th, the nominations for the 2023 Comic Book Community Awards will officially open, and we're gonna be doing some changes. The committee's been a lot of conversation with the committee and just with the community in general on how we can just continue to grow the awards and attract more people to make sure that they nominate and vote and things like that. So, see if a couple other people in the chat. Brad, good morning, sir. Appreciate you being here. Uncanny, good morning. Let's see. Appreciate you guys hanging out this morning. So yeah, Comic Book Community Awards. Yeah, like I said, we'll break everything down. It's really good. There's been a lot of, there. Like I said, I was kidding about it in the beginning of the show, but there has been, a lot of conversation about the awards, both positive, negative. A lot of support from people in the community for me and for the awards. So really do appreciate that. Can't thank everybody enough. For just supporting it and continuing to support it. So. Yeah, no, it's really up to you. I mean, there have been some channels that have said, once the nominations open, they don't want to actively campaign. But then there are others who actively campaign. So it's really a personal choice, up to you. A lot of the bigger channels have kind of taken a step back when nominations are open because they feel like if they really pushed hard on it, that because they have such a big audience that maybe they could get a lot of nominations and or votes. So I think during the nomination period, you want to campaign, you want to get nominated, you want to become a finalist. So it's really just a personal thing. So yeah, and I know there's been a lot of people that have reached out and just said, hey, how do I get nominated? How do I? And it's really, it's just, for the nominations, you have to make sure you fit one of the categories, and then you have to get the votes, and then really the top 5 votes top 5 nomination getters in the category become the finalists. So really, like I said, really up to you on how you want to approach it. DJ is here. Good morning. Appreciate you being here. Now, DJ is going to be helping out with the awards this year. He's going to be helping, lending some of his editing skills to help put together some of the content and previews for some of the finalists and things. So DJ, really do appreciate that. So it's going to be, really be helpful and then obviously be presented really well, because DJ does a really great job with his presentation and editing. So really, excited about that, to be able to add that to the awards this year. So let's see. Yeah. I think, like I said, everybody kind of takes a different approach, but I don't discourage people to not, promote their own channel and ask people to vote for them. Why not? Yeah, there's been some talk about, giving everybody a trophy this year, right? And that was one of the other discussions. People were talking about maybe, revealing some of the nominated channels during the nomination period. And I don't think we're going to do that. Some good points about it. I like the surprise element of it, that you become a finalist, because I think there's some, sometimes you may not know who's voting for you. And so I think that element of surprise and that reveal of here are the finalists for each of the categories is a big thing. So yes. Yeah. I'm happy to have Mr. DJ Links helping out, because that'll be awesome. Callie and Jordan squad. David, good morning. Appreciate you being here. Let me see. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, I mean, I think, we try to do. I try to do my best to promote anybody who's nominated or nominated, really, because last year, year one, we had about 180 channels that were nominated overall, and then last year we had over 400. So it definitely grew, and so hopefully this year we'll have even more channels nominated. I'm going to put up all the nominated, once the nominations are over, we'll put up all the nominated channels on the CBC website. We'll put their links to their channel. So hopefully people will discover, discover new channels because of the awards. I know there have been channels that have been nominated that were not on my radar. And so I go, I'll find them and sub them up and check them out. So definitely, I think it's definitely a way to, there's a lot of little circles within the community, little, sub niches, people that hang out with everybody and maybe don't get out of their circle sometimes. So I think the awards kind of helps that in that way, can help you discover other channels. So Joffrey's here. Good morning. Appreciate you being here. Let me see. I'm just making sure I'm not. Well, Gene, at least you have a trophy. No, yeah, and that's one of the things. That's one of the actually things that Comic Journey and I talked about on Wednesday. I was actually nominated last year, but I think this year I'm going to remove myself from the nominations. I'm not doing if I get nominated, just remove me from the nominations, because it's not about I'm not looking to do this to get to win something. So I want to be able to highlight. I was nominated in the Community Builder Award, which is outstanding. I appreciate the recognition, but I'd much rather have somebody else in that spot in the community, because my name gets thrown around a lot because I'm doing the awards. So I've hit 1K. That was my big goal to hit. So I would gladly, and I will gladly give up, if I'm nominated, my spot to the next person in the community. He's deserving, and that's just that's to avoid any conflict of interest, so that people are saying, oh, well, he's running the awards, but he got nominated. So we'll try to avoid that. We don't need any more, controversy or people calling me out on anything. Um, so yeah. Yeah, there are going to be some changes this year. We're adding a few categories. So we'll see. I think there was a lot of suggestions about some additional categories and different areas of the community that we should recognize. I think supporter or blue wrench. I think that's an important area. Artist within the community. There's a lot of talented people within the community that do their own artwork. I think we want to recognize that. So yeah, we definitely have some changes this year, and hopefully we hit the mark with the categories that we're adding. I'm excited about it. I think we have. So Phil, good morning, and Phil has his stream this morning at 11, so definitely go check that out. Yeah, no. I don't think it's. I, I certainly think I'm deserving, but I'd much rather just. One of the things that I learned pretty early on about the awards was I really need to be neutral. I need to be kind of above the criticism and just continue to move forward with what we're trying to do with the awards. So I think that just by just removing myself from nomination, just doesn't blur the lines. So I'm more than happy to run the awards, and like I said, I get plenty of recognition and support by just running the awards. So that's my trophy, right? I don't need to win a trophy. So all right, just scrolling through, making sure I'm not missing any comments. I don't have a lot of things planned for today. Kind of, like I said, just a busy week, and so didn't have too much time to prep for the show. So, yeah, I mean, we try to make sure that everybody, So I have seen we go through the votes, and any duplicate of same email address, things like that are very, if somebody's making an email address that's, Brian123 and then Brian1234, we'll eliminate those kind of what looks like suspicious or fake, votes. So we do try to do our best to make sure that the votes that do come in are legitimate. You have to put an email address in, you have to put a name to be able to cast your nominations and votes. So definitely, definitely try to do our best to make sure somebody's not, skewing the vote. So, but we had so many ballots come in last year. We certainly saw a big growth from year one to year two. So it's hard to skew the votes because there's so many unique and legitimate votes coming in. So, but we'll do our best to kind of weed out anybody who's trying to, play some tricks with the awards. So Jimmy G is here. Good morning, Jimmy. Appreciate you being here. And anytime Jimmy G shows up, so do the LCS dancers.
You down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? Who's down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? Who down with LCS?
So Jimmy, that's for you. Hope all is well. I know Jimmy G has been selling some of his books up on eBay, so if you want to go check him out, definitely go do that. Dr. Von Hoots, Comics from the Spiral Dimension, is here. Good morning, afternoon. I don't have my international clock up, so I'm not really sure what time it is. I know it's not morning for you, but thanks for coming in, hanging out with us. Let's see. Just checking the chat. Let's see. All right, I think I'm caught up. Let's see. We've got our giveaway. We're about halfway in. Why don't we do our giveaway? Let me just get the hashtag ready. Make sure I got it spelled right. And let me share this. We'll do our weekly giveaway. I think I am pretty caught up on all giveaways. Everything's been sent out. So let's do this one. There we go. So April Fools for today's hashtag. And then we'll do the giveaway. And then I've got some comic books that I read this week. So slept in late. What's going on? StreamYard's acting a little weird. I need to call Chip. There you go. So yeah, give everybody a few seconds to get the hashtag in. We've got 39 people hanging out in the chat. Really appreciate everybody being here this morning. We've got 26. We'll give everybody a few more seconds to get in there. Yes, lots of strategy with the ducks. Pep talks. There is no drug testing for the duck race commission. So you get whatever it takes to get your duck to do well. Thank you. Yes. All right, we'll give everybody another couple seconds. 39 folks, 32 entries. Get them in, and we'll run this. Give you 2, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. Joe. Congrats, Joe. Joe usually doesn't hang around for the wins because his wife's usually got him doing the work, doing the to-do list. So congrats, Joe. All right, let's pick out 5 books for Joe. And now, Joe collected initially in the 60s, so I'm not going to pull out anything that's too exciting for Joe, but we'll see. We'll see what we can get. We got 3, 4, and 1 more. Joe said his wife's out this morning. All right. All right. Up first for Joe is Marvel Snapshots #1, Submariner. Good looking cover. Now, I'm sure Joe didn't collect this in the 60s. Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Ham. And then we've got X-Men Phoenix War Song #1 of 5. Good X-Men cover there. We've got, now this I have not read. This was recommended to me. So this is The Immortal Hulk, Great Power #1. This was a one-shot little Spider-Man Hulk mashup. I heard this was a really good read. So picked up a couple copies to add it to the giveaway box. And then last but not least, we have all #1s, I think, this week. New Mutants #1. So congrats, Joe. I'll get those sent out to you, and along with some stickers, some channel stickers, and some CBC award stickers. So congrats. Joe, send me your address because I don't know what part of the country you're in these days. I don't know if you're up north or down south. So let me know where you want me to send those to you. So congrats on that. Yeah, no problem. Always like to give away some books on a Saturday. And then I've got some books I read this week. Let's take a look and see where we're going to start. All right. Since Joe just won, we'll start with the DC book that I read this week, the one and only. Superman #2. So this is the new series that just recently kicked off a couple weeks ago. So I figured this was a good opportunity to jump into some DC books. I'm reading Batman, just a regular Batman series, and so added the Superman series. This was I enjoyed this. This was another good read. Kind of getting back into Superman, and so some of the characters are a little bit new to me. So good to kind of get in and get my feet wet on some of the characters that in the DC universe that maybe I'm not familiar with. So Rob is here. He's cooking up breakfast. Very good. Early for him on the West Coast. So yeah, so for you DC guys, I'm reading 2 books. I'm reading Batman and Superman. So trying to stay, Now I think I'm going to show you all the rest of my Marvel books. She-Hulk 11. This is the Bartel, right? Jen Bartel cover. She's been doing some great covers. This series has been interesting. It's kind of a light read. We're really kind of following the life of She-Hulk, and she's dating and things like that, and stress she's having at work and things like that. So this is not a very deep. You're not gonna. We're not trying to change the multiverse in She-Hulk, but it's been okay. It's kind of like a change of pace book, I find. You're getting a little bit, a little different story. So, yeah, I heard Detective has been good. There's so many Batman titles that I was just trying to read one, and Jed McKay had picked up Batman issue 125. That's kind of when I jumped in. So. Why is StreamYards? All right, Dr. Von Hoot, if you're not subbed up to Doctor, go sub him up. He's 7 away from 200. Help him hit that milestone, please. Somebody drop Doctor's link if you can. Help him reach that milestone. Joe Fixit. This has been a fun little series. The Hulk, Joe Fixit in Vegas. Spider-Man's been involved throughout, so kind of a hit for me having Spider-Man. Kingpin's been in this, so this has been a fun little series. I think it's only a 5-issue, mini series, limited series. So this has been enjoyable. Like I said, for me, being Spider-Man fan, having Spider-Man in the story has been good. So. Yeah, and he's writing a lot, right? He's on Batman. Isn't he on Daredevil? He's been doing a lot of stories lately. This is Spider-Man: The Lost Hunt, issue number 5. This wraps up the series. J.D. DeMais, who wrote some of the original Kraven's Last Hunt storyline, wrote this. This was a fun little series as well. I had, this kind of takes place as a timeline when Peter and Mary Jane went out west, and Peter was taking a break from being Spider-Man. And so I wasn't reading books or collecting books during that storyline, that original storyline when he took a break and Ben Reilly took over. And so this was a fun little series to read and, kind of see that timeline, what was going on there. So, Yeah, I've been sharing. If anybody, I've been making some of the videos for the Comic Book Community Awards. If anybody wants them to share them, just let me know. I can drop it to you in a DM, and you can share it out yourself, so you don't have to kind of copy mine. I've been trying to do some videos. It's interesting. I made the last one I made with the one with the woman unzipping her shirt, and then the CBC Awards pops up. People were complaining about that. So, I mean, every time I look on Instagram, there's some scantily clad woman, shaking things around. And so I figured, well, why don't I have a little fun with the CBC Awards? And then, I had people started complaining about that. So I don't know. I don't think there's anything I could do that people wouldn't complain. So, all right, Gene, have a great weekend. Don't spend too much at the grocery store. Yes, Peter David is writing that. Yep. So Peter David is, you can see it up here or on this side. But yeah, Peter David is writing that. Let's see. Just me making sure I'm not missing. I got to go check that out. I have a few others queued up with some women shaking some things around. I mean, like I said, every time I go to Instagram, I see plenty of that stuff. So I don't know why I can't do it for the Comic Book Community Awards. And I think it was by far more than doubled the views on any of the other Comic Book Community Awards. You throw a scantily clad woman in the video clip and people watch it. So I don't know what to tell you. All right, Joe. Take care. Congrats on your win. Appreciate you hanging out this morning. Yeah, it's true. I know. And I was just like, no matter what you do, people are going to find some way to complain about it. Or some people, I should say. It's not everybody. So, let's see. All right, couple more books, 2 more books actually, and these are more. So this is Punisher 10. So this series has kind of gotten a little, it's a Punisher series, so I shouldn't be surprised. Certainly violent. This issue was kind of extremely violent. Punisher out, kind of cleaning some things up around the world, and so that was pretty interesting, pretty violent. And then Carnage, and these last 2, Carnage and Punisher. So this is Carnage 11. This has been interesting. We have again. This has been a little more horror-esque type storyline. Definitely, typically not my. I'm not a big horror guy or violence. Like I understand John Wick is. Yeah, a lot of people like John Wick, but I don't really care for the over the top violence in some of those movies. I don't know. That's just me. But so I don't know. I thought the storyline was good. I'm just the genre of storytelling in this is really not my favorite. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about either if you're reading Punisher or Carnage. What you think? I know we have a bunch of horror fans out there. So. All right, CatFan, have a great day. I saw this, yes. I mean, I thought I was trying to be tasteful. I did, there was a little bit of skin in the video I did, but not much. And like I said, somebody pointed out, I was like, "Oh, keep it classy," and I was like, every other video on IG is not classy. So, all right. Yeah, Daredevil has been good, and I'm surprised that I've said it before. I'm surprised that Marvel hasn't really hyped that up more. That because there's been this crossover between Daredevil and Punisher in some of the issues, not in this current issue, but so I'm surprised people have not. Why Marvel hasn't kind of hyped it up a little bit more. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I heard Wick was awesome. I think I've seen maybe 20 minutes of one of the earlier Wick films, and it was just like, I don't know. I maybe I need to go back and take a look at it from the beginning. But yeah, it was a little crazy. That's funny. I think I dropped Venom from my pull list. I just was not really enjoying it, and I was trying to streamline the pull list, and so I dropped Venom. I like the the first couple issues, um, and I've enjoyed Red Goblin. So Red Goblin is involving, um, a symbiote, the Red Goblin, and that storyline's been fun to see. Between and Eddie's son is involved in it with Norman Osborn's grandson. That has been fun. But yeah, Venom was one of the ones that I chopped, that I cut. So okay, yeah, I there was a few issues that I felt like, well, maybe I should drop it, but then this last issue, I did seem to enjoy it. So we'll stick with it for now. So let's see. Yeah, I figured I'd go back and read it. I do have a Marvel subscription, so once that catches up, I'll be able to read it digitally. But I was having a tough time. Really wasn't enjoying reading it, and then just spending the extra $4 or $5 a week. I figured might as well drop it. So yeah, I think everybody seems to like the trophy design from last year, the light up trophies. So I think we're going to continue with that theme. We'll update the logo. The big difference from year one to year two with the trophies was we didn't have the Comic Book Community Awards logo on year one, and we didn't have them engraved, personalized to the winner. But the trophy company that I use to make the trophies turns them around within like a couple days. So I'm able to get those all engraved. So I think we're going to stick with that theme for this year. But certainly open to suggestions. But I think everybody, I didn't hear a complaint about the trophies from last year. So I think we're going to stick with those. So just catching up. Yeah, I like I said, I think everybody. I even heard people who hadn't seen them before saw them. Comic Tom posted his trophy that he won up on Instagram, and although he got some negativity, there were some people that commented about the like that that they liked the way the trophy looked. So which was a good thing. So. Yeah, I can give you Neil. I can give you the trophy company that I use all online. You're basically, and they have hundreds of different trophies that you can choose from. So I can send you over that information. Pretty pretty good. It's called Crown Trophy, like crown on your head trophy. But I can send you over the information. Really good company. Very quick turnaround. So. We're actually thinking of for next year's. So we had a fantasy football league. We're going to be putting together a official trophy for that as well. So I'm going to use them for the trophy. Spawn. Yeah. Well, no, I think we'll stick with the awards logo. So. Yeah, and Neil, let me know. Neil is, and if you don't know, Neil is kicking off his own awards for the overall collecting community. So trying to involve, cards, die cast, things like that. So definitely go check out Neil for that. He's kind of taking that on and trying to build that into a yearly awards as well for, like I said, the overall collecting community. So good, good idea. And definitely, yeah. Like I said, if you need any help with it, just certainly let me know. Happy to share anything that I've learned from the Comic Book Community Awards. So, nice. All right, good. Yeah. I think the consensus has been that the trophies that we put together last year were really well received. So I think we're gonna stick with those this year. So, but yeah, I think that is it, guys. We'll probably wrap it up a little bit early, give you a little bit of a break to go refill your coffee or get some breakfast before Phil goes live at 11. He does his Saturday morning stream, and then you've got Gary B at 12 with Madam. So definitely go check that out. Rob Fat Stacks this afternoon, Only Slabs. So yeah, definitely go check those shows out this afternoon. It's a rainy day here, so I'll be doing some stuff around the house and watching some YouTube on my iPad. But yeah, I think that's about it, guys. Thanks for hanging out this morning. Waffles? We do have waffles. Let's see. Come on, StreamYard. You can do it. Yes, WrestleMania, right? WrestleMania tonight, right? So, but yeah, thanks everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate all of the support. Thanks for, we had a lot of people hanging out with us this Saturday morning. So, have a great rest of your day and weekend. Comic Cap, good morning. Appreciate you stopping in. But yeah, have a great rest of your weekend. Let's see. What are we going to leave you with? We'll leave you with. Well, why don't we leave you with some more Matt Comics by the Bay. Thanks, everyone. Have a great weekend.
Hey, Brian, Izzy and I just want to give you a huge shout out. Congratulations on 1K. Yee-haw! Woo!
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.